Just want to make sure one last thing. Okay. Because they didn't ask me to be like, here's like all the things you need to say or anything. But yeah, so we're gonna be checking out. This is a sponsored segment, so to be clear, I am being paid to play this game. That said, the game seems fantastic from what I've seen from other people, and all of that. This is Business Heroes Street Grub, which is a tycoon-style game that they're playing off. If you've ever seen the game Lemonade Tycoon, which like literally when you watch the trailer, it shows like a couple seconds of Lemonade Tycoon and then kind of goes to their game to like get that hey, we're trying to be a spiritual successor to this game and all that. But it takes that exact game that they came out with and they've switched it over from, instead of being a lemonade stand, it is like food cart / food truck kind of thing. And they kept going with the here's the game, but yes and yes and so it took that model, brought up to more of a modern take, and just kept trying to build up on what's there. So like they've added more stuff like customer satisfaction and budgeting, research features, they added more strategy to the game and all that than we've had in previous titles. Like depending on where you are at, my understanding is you'll have it's like I can make a burger at like a burger stand, and I could have one recipe that works really well at one location that like the kids love the burger, but then I take that recipe to the university and it kind of just doesn't do well, so then I come up with a different recipe, and all that. So we've got all that going on. You don't hear music? You should be, because Andy commented on it, and Andy wouldn't be hearing it if it wasn't playing. But yeah. And so this is supposed to be a game that should be relatively easy to get into. It has a plethora of accessibility features, which is something we do try to cover when we're playing our games. So like one thing that I was very impressed with this game when we booted up before I did literally anything else, I went to test this game off stream just to make sure it ran. Like we didn't actually play any, but like just booted it up. And the very first thing it did is it took me to this audio screen here and was like, hey, you know, adjust this to whatever's appropriate for you. And this is what it started at, was 15 and 65%, which is like two major wins on accessibility, because most games when you play them, they start at 100% volume and they're like deafeningly loud. So I really appreciate that they didn't assume I wanted to have my ears blown out of my head. And the second one is before they started blasting any music and showing trailers or videos or audio cues or anything like that, they're like, hey, set your volume to what's appropriate for you. Now you can do that. So I really do appreciate that. Was a major one. We've got a bunch of our other things. It started on light mode. I switched it over to dark mode. That's nice. And you're 100% right about 100% volume being definitely loud. Yeah, so you get this thing where you can disable animations. It started with light mode, but they also have a dark mode. I appreciate that. You have Celsius, Fahrenheit, what style of clock you want. It started at Celsius. I changed mine to Fahrenheit because that's what I'm more used to. And the clocks are there. And then you've got some base controls. And keeping in mind, this is a demo, so they probably won't have everything here. But let's go ahead. I just now noticed the kid is wearing Thor's gauntlet, or not Thor, I'm blanking on it because I'm not a big Marvel person. The Infinity Gauntlet. But yeah, alright, so let's go ahead and get into the game without any further ado. So, as you can see, we are in the demo. It is talking about in full release, there will be challenge modes, there will be multiplayer, there will be a sandbox, there will be a career mode. So that's interesting, because I'm curious what multiplayer in this game would be like, but we'll see when we get there. So we're going to start ourselves a brand new company, that we can give it a company name. Eats on Wheels, Who Cookin', The Bunyan, Bob's Burgers. Okay. Flippin' Burgers, Bun Munchie, Patty Wagon. Okay, so we got a bunch of random names in there. Clearly, since we're seeing duplication, we've got this. Mostly ethical eats. Oh. Yeah, so 16 character like... Mostly okay eats. That should fit. Alright, so we're going to be opening our brand new business of Mostly Okay Eats. Ethical Eats? Oh, with a question mark? I wonder if it'll let me do a special character. Ethical Eats. I think I'm gonna go with the mostly okay eats. Because what we got there. Somewhat hygienic assured. Yeah, the problem is it's only a 16 character limit on both your name and company name, which is pretty small. So it does look like you can choose different starting locations. So we've got Washington, D.C. in the U.S., where we have light rain and overcast, 2% GDP, and a 0.75 interest rate. We've got Beijing, China, where it's sunny and light rain, 6.5% GDP, 1.25%. I'm a little bit curious what 6.5% GDP means in this particular case. Is that telling me this industry is 6.5% of the GDP? Because GDP is usually a flat number. Because it doesn't imply it's the annual change, so I'm a little uncertain about that. Interest rates is straightforward. If we take a loan, that'll be the interest rate. We have Berlin, Germany, which is 2% GDP. Let's see, is that GDP growth for the country? Yeah, that's what I'm not super clear on. Overcast and snow flurries, so it snows there, but 0% interest. We got London, UK, sunny and overcast, 1.5% GDP, 0.25%. Sunny and overcast, 0% for France. Brazil, light rain, 1%. 13.75% interest. Ow. Brazil hurts. I also am noticing they have the different types of currency. So you got the US dollar. Is that the China? Is that the yen? We got the euro. We've got the pound. We got the euro. I have no idea what Brazil's currency is. We've got Moscow. We can do GDP of 1% and 10%. Looks like we'll have South Korea. And then we've got, like, they'll be adding Canberra, Australia, Ottawa, Canada. I feel like I'm mispronouncing that. My apologies. Let's see. Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm sure I'm ruining these. Manila, the Philippines. Warsaw, Poland. Ankara, Turkey. Kiev, Ukraine. And Abu Dhabi, UAE, United Emirates. All right. Brazil currency is real. Oh yeah, no, I believe it's real. These, like all the other symbols to me are real, that they took the time to put the currency symbols in. Which does make me wonder if the prices will be adjusted for all like the different places. So like the US, like in the US, if a burger is $5 and you went to the same burger in Germany for the euro, would it be that much different? So let's see. So we can choose where we're just going to start. I'm just going to start with the US because I don't have much understanding about what's going to be what. Like my assumption is the higher the percent the GDP, the better your business will be. The higher percent interest, the worse debt will be. Oh no, it's called real. Interesting. And we could choose to have a bank loan or our own personal savings. Interesting. So basically, one puts you in debt at just under 1% interest. We can start with different money amounts. Obviously, I've never played this game. These are the default settings. That's curious. Yeah, so it marks the difficulty. So apparently, South Korea is the hardest. Probably because the moderate rain would absolutely kill your business. Oh, that's also interesting. Is my so it does adjust it for for example the US, if I have $4,600, it's $4,800 in Germany, $4,200 in the UK, $16,800 in Brazil. Cool. We have, you could choose to have plant bait or meat bait. It says it has literally no effect on the game difficulty. It's just if you're someone who is more not into like, you know, you're vegetarian, whatever, you want to play that, roleplay that, you can do so, but it has no effect on gameplay otherwise. You've got calculation mode. In-game math can be stimulating, especially if you enjoy optimizing gameplay. This setting allows you to choose between manual or automatic calculations. Let the game handle the math for you, simplifying the ordering process. Ideal for a more relaxed gameplay, this mode automatically calculates and displays burger stock for the next day. Allows you to focus more on strategy and less on crunching numbers. So from context, I'm assuming what this means is when we get our ingredients, if I have like a burger patty and lettuce and the burger itself, and I need 2 pieces of not the burger patty and the burger, those are the same things. If I have the burger patty and the buns, I could certainly see this as saying, okay, you've got 1 of each, you can make a burger. If you got 3 of each, you can make 3 burgers. But if I have 4 burger patties, but only 2 of the others, I can only make 2 burgers, that it does that automatically as opposed to this one down here. You would have to eyeball and notice that yourself. I'm going to keep it on automatic because I don't want to math. Oh, I bet you I could have highlighted light rain and overcast and see what the impact of that is. I'm assuming light rain means way fewer customers show up and I have no idea what overcast would do. Alright, so we got Master Lee. So if I'm not mistaken, the story behind the game is Master Lee is retiring and runs like this giant like food truck empire and you're trying to get the empire. I could be wrong about that. Alright, so quick tutorial. Top bar. Company value, cash, current location, population, weather, and temperature. Fair enough. So it's just giving me all the information out there. So yeah, mostly OK Eats, which is valued at $2.3 thousand. We have $4.6 thousand. How am I worth less than the cash I have on hand? Okay. We are at a noisy playground. There are 67 people in the area. Can I click this drop down and does something? No, I probably gotta be past this menu. It's nighttime. It is 41 degrees Fahrenheit, which is brisk. That's just a little above freezing temperatures. Weather temperature and populations will affect your sales. The tooltips will show you their effects. We have the next action button. Use this button to perform the required actions to start the day, research, restock, play, and pause. Use the left sidebar, horizontal menu, and locality buttons to navigate the game. This already has better tutorial than a lot of games lately, and it's the demo. A lot of games would just dump you and say, figure it out. Game is taking into account that you're about to get robbed. Oh, okay. As long as it's in there. Use the left sidebar, horizontal menu, and locality buttons to navigate the game. Alright. A gift for you. A humble beginning, like my first stand, to get you going. Thanks, Lee. To get started, complete these challenges in sequence. Strategic decisions such as ordering, training, upgrading, promoting must be made at night. Time to take action. Okay, so the implication I'm seeing is it's sort of turn-based, and at nighttime I have all the time in the world to make my decisions, and then I hit go, and then we start our day, we do a day worth of sales, and then nighttime happens again, and it's a ping-pong back and forth. So first goal is we need to set our burger recipe to 2 slices of tomato, 3 slices of lettuce, a pack of the red stuff, a pack of the white stuff, and a pack of the yellow stuff, a patty, and cheese. Oh, that's easy. Okay. So you said 2 slices of tomato, 3 slices of lettuce. Oh, it's just sauce in general. Why did you start with 4 patties? What kind of monster burger is this? That said, this burger here is more lettuce than anything else, which does not inspire confidence. So you want me to set your price here to $2.12. We'll pretend that was right. Order enough ingredients to make 30 burgers. That's my existing stuff. Okay, so food does expire. So it is warning me that there is stuff that expires. We do have a limited capacity and all that. Order ingredients at night for the next morning delivery. Use in-stock plan and recipe table to plan tomorrow's production. Production of burgers is limited by the quantity of the least available ingredient. Makes sense. Okay. So we need to be able to make 30 burgers. So I should need 5 of these. Because that's 30. I'll need 3 of these. 3 of these. 2 of those. 4 of these? And 3 of these. Okay, so I have enough. It says I have enough for 8 burgers. Oh, right. It's not one item each. Right. There is way too much lettuce on this. All right. So I thought the plan was going to be how many burgers I could make with this. At least it does that. Okay, so that's what I need for 30 burgers. It's going to cost me 41.5%. It looks like that's going to take 57-ish% of my total storage. And it looks like the patties and the cheese expire. So the patty and the cheese will expire at the end of tomorrow. So I can sell them today and tomorrow, and then it's done. If I don't sell it, it's gone. So it isn't a game that I could just go ahead and buy like 1,000 patties and just go for the next couple of weeks or whatever. Rual Storge's stand is not going to be the name we go with. It's probably fine. Oh. That's interesting. So it was actually allowing me to have Rual Storge's stand to begin with, but now they're trying to edit. It's got a character limit that's shorter than I had. Which is an interesting problem to have. The mediocre meat. That works. Mediocre meat it is. Sold. Research service insights under customer section. Where's that? I'm the master assistant. I will guide you through the research with grace and elegance. Research projects are time-based, and several can be queued up at once. Look for my thumbs up icon to find recommended choices that can help you succeed. Okay, so it wants me to get service insights. So we've got research tree that's got layers on it. There's at least 3 layers to it. Oh, that's zooming in and out, not scrolling up and down. Okay, so that's a pretty sizable research tree. And this again is just the demo. So service insight, get instant service feedback from customers to improve your service to meet customer expectations. Not exceed them, no one wants to do that. Gives access to performance survey and business barometer. Takes 1 day, so start new queue. Yeah, the only downside with the mediocre okra, what you're trying to say, is I think that's 1 character too big. We have pro. Okay, and that's just like centering me on the different areas. All right. Okay, so we have to pay $50 to the city council for a daily fee for each stand spot. Fees are higher in the more populated area. 83% of my customers will be students. The population size is 67 out of 90. The number of people outdoors. Okay, so it's a population who are outdoors. So it's about to say, like, how do we have that? Okay, so what it's saying is of the 90 people here, only 67 are going to go outside due to population happiness, economic happiness, and new events. Fair enough. Hi, cart. Alright, so start the day by pressing play. You can change. I'm gonna lower the sound effects in a moment. You can change your prices and recipes anytime during the day. Once you finish the service feedback research, you can listen to your customers and, you know, say that make to increase your reputation and earn more money. First of all, I'm intervening. You do not need 3 slices of lettuce and 2 slices of tomato on a normal burger. So I'm immediately saying no to that. Meanwhile, real fast, before we forget, settings. I notice the game's still going. Let's just do that real fast. Oh, that's just, they have a music playlist, so there's a track you don't like, you can get rid of it. It's a solid UI they've got going here. Considering how much data's on here. Okay. So our operating income right now is we're at negative $39.38. Our service quality, we are out of stock. Heck yeah, our net profit was minus 40 bucks. Well done, aspiring entrepreneur. Was I well done? I lost $40 at a food truck thing, and I sold all my goods on top of that, which means I didn't do basic math. Because if I knew the exact amount of product I was selling, I could do the math at the beginning of the day saying, okay, if I'm making $1 a burger, and I'm selling 30 burgers, and that's $1 profit, I'm selling 30 burgers, and my permit costs 50 bucks, I'm gonna be down. I don't need to do any more math than that. Literally, I'm going to be selling less in the way of profit or revenue than my permit's gonna cost me. Well done, aspiring entrepreneur. Your challenge is to achieve the goals I've set within 15 days to qualify for the first round of selection. It's okay to run out of ingredients or lose money while learning to predict sales and experimenting with different strategies. Let the journey begin. Yeah, so our total expenses yesterday was 104.76. We had 2 customers who were upset about waiting too long. That's all fine. Our most profitable food stand was mediocre meat, which lost us 41 bucks or whatever it was. So that's good. We could check our viewer
instant service feedback and improve your service to meet customer expectations. The feedback section is at the bottom left of the environment area.
I appreciate that that's voiced. I was a bit surprised that that was the first thing that was voiced. But again, demo. Okay, so it's not telling me what we need to do next. So let's look at our research. We have the business barometer. So we can see our reputation, the food service quality, the appearance. We can get a feedback summary. We can do social media marketing. Expand your stand's range in locality using social media advertising. Attract customers from greater distances with pamphlets. So, okay, that's what I was checking. So I can unlock the ability to use this, and then I spend money to do the bonus. I understand. And same with this, the pamphlet advertising is the same thing where I pay an amount of money and do all that. Student Saver, available for purchase in vehicle upgrades. Price, $522, attracts only students. Purchase probability of other customers by 2%. So basically that's leaning all in on the students. We can see what the weather is. Rookie Stand Manager. Unlock the ability to own more food stands and manage workers. Grow your business and reach more customers. Maxi Burger Wagon, which is 5,800 bucks. So I'm just going to move on from that. Arctic Cooler, available upgrade, 220 bucks. Gives me cold storage, which makes it so I can sell drinks and extend the expiration date of ingredients. The game is also recommending that, and we can get customized sauce, which costs extra, and a money tracker, which gives an income and expense report. So we're going to start the queue on that. All right. Let's see. We have students. They're generally easygoing and not in a hurry to go anywhere. They won't give you trouble about the quality of your burger as long as it's cheap. They prefer buying burgers during the day before 6 p.m. Okay. So the game wants me for my next objective to sell a bunch of burgers in a couple days. All right. What kind of students are those? I mean, we're sitting by a playground. We're clearly set up outside the elementary school, which feels a wee bit shady. All right. So what I don't know is what I should be doing with a lot of these. So let's see here. They want us. Let's plan to try and do 50 burgers. That's gonna be our goal. All right. So we need one burger each. So 54 is what we have there. Oh, and I've got a bunch in stock already. Let's figure that out. Okay. All right, so don't need as many. So we have 52 burgers. So literally I'm able to reduce that to nothing. And we still get the 50. Alright, so that'll give us 52 burgers we can make. Okay, so we actually have a thing where I can set it up. Oh, that's interesting. So apparently if I research the inventory calculator, I would literally be able to say I want to make 60 burgers. I hit a button and I get 60 burgers worth. So we ran out of inventory last time. I'm going to bump the price up just a little bit. All right. So we got more ingredients. I am my only worker. And we have to research Burger Boss before I can train myself. So I'm bad at work and I'm just going to stay that way. We can get a customer reward card if we research. So all this is research as well. No surprise there. Show incompatible upgrades. Oh, interesting. So I can't get a fridge master on this, whatever. And I only get 3 upgrade slots. So we can get a bunch of upgrades, but I have to choose between 3 of them. And then we can upgrade our equipment. Cool. I think we're good for the next in-game day. So far I've been enjoying this a lot. As a reminder, they are hoping that you will, click the link and wishlist this. This has been pretty good so far. I like the animations. They're silly. I keep clicking this, expecting that to go away. Okay, and I cannot click and drag. Oh, I can see more information about people. See, this kid right here? Oh man, you're getting real hungry. You should go get a burger. No, you don't want to go to class, man. Look at you. You're practically starving to death. Oh, we have a line. I have unlocked the ultimate hunger achievement, says this guy. Yeah, so I got a line like 6 deep of people. I'm also impressed by these kids buying 3 burgers for themselves at a time. Slow maintenance. Wait was too long, missed that. Slow service. Crap, you redefined slow. My patience has left the chat. Hey, man. I'm doing the best I can. I quit my day job and went into the burger selling business. Okay, we did successfully sell 50 burgers. I'm assuming that's what that said. Oh yeah, no, he sold, sorry, what is it, 40 burgers? And we ran out of stock again. Okay. And I lost 12 bucks. What is the floating black thing covering the line? The floating black thing covering the line. Service is too slow, wait is too long. Oh, yeah, sorry, that's my microphone. Yeah. I've done the same thing before. There's a clip on the channel of me going, "Oh no, I've got dead pixels." And then like looking at people like, "No, we can see it too. You don't have dead pixels." And then, you know, after a little bit being like, "Oh wait, that's just my mic." Okay. So we did sell them all, so we are clearly going to increase our prices a little bit. Meanwhile, you can go to our research again.
Get cold storage for your stand and start selling drinks with the Arctic Cooler Box. Keep ingredients fresh for longer. Find it in the upgrade section under the vehicle tab on the left sidebar.
I did also see you can replay it, which I really appreciate that as well. Because there's a lot of time you'll have like a tutorial happen, it'll be like, you know, your kid showing up, or as a streamer, someone's got like a bunch of alerts popping off or whatever. And so being able to just replay that. Okay. So we've got the Arctic box. What is she recommending next? Business barometer. I am just going to go with whatever the research lady tells me. So business barometer, track your food stand's reputation, food and service quality, and appearance stats. Use insights to enhance your business performance, where we can find better synergy. All right. Was literally in the clip during your break? Doesn't surprise me. Okay, so we can't do anything with that. We've got the Arctic box. Let's buy that upgrade. So we do have the Arctic box upgrade in our cart, so now we can sell drinks, and all that. So the question is, is there a way to see anything different here? I guess maybe I need more stuff here to be able to tell if that's any good. Okay, so right now we have the noisy playground, which we can see some basic stats on it. There's the street corner in like the residential area. There's the local park. There's the big station. I'm guessing that's like a train station or bus station. There's the glam and hip street. There is the national landmark, and there's the financial district. So, interestingly enough, this is implying that all 4 of these are available, and these 3 are not. Because if we look at this one, it says this will be available in future versions, whereas this... Oh, actually, I take that back. Central Park is not. Okay, so these 3 are available. I'm really... I guess this is just here. It makes sense. It's just the UI, I instinctively want that extra space. It's not actually a problem. Cool. And because we were slow, we kept getting service quality penalties. Good to know. So, I don't see a reason to move my cart. Like, as far as what we know, it hasn't given us anything. Alright, so manage... we can mess with the recipes, but the implication is the kids don't care much. We did waste a tiny bit of stock. We almost were profitable yesterday. So we raised our prices slightly. I don't know what's a fair price for the drinks. Now, obviously... Okay. Yeah, so we'll start with a 50% profit on the drink. We'll start there. And then ordering-wise... So the drinks don't go bad. So let's plan for 60 customers today. Okay, so for the burgers, we have that. Because I have no idea the scope of what I should be aiming for with this. So I don't want to accidentally buy like 200 burgers worth and realize it's just not a real possibility. Alright, so we got ourselves the ability to sell 60 burgers. It's going to cost me $77.40. We also got 60 sodas. And let's see what happened here. So I am noticing... So this is more ingredients than we've ever bought before. But the cold storage is a separate storage. So we actually got a larger cumulative storage, but part of it's a freezer. So that's good to know. So let's go ahead and order this. This very much does make me think of Lemonade Tycoon, just with more systems. Which I think is good, because that's one of the things with Lemonade Tycoon is a lot of fun, but then you kind of quickly figure that out. Back up, wish list is done. If you move across the road, are you closer to more homes? So this is the school. So we can move at no fee during the night. I'm assuming I have no way of telling one way or the other which is better. There's no cost to it. My assumption is if we go into our research, somewhere in here there will likely be a way, it could even be what I'm grabbing now. There will likely be a way where I can compare these and say like, hey, this one is a higher foot traffic one, this one has more students. But right now, I'm not seeing the ability to get any information from it one way or the other. My thought is to be by the playground and all that, because if you're sitting here and you're a kid and you're playing on the, like, you're gonna bolt across the street to get to the playground, and you're gonna sit there and smell those burgers and go, oh man, I really want a burger. You're not gonna stay by the school. You're gonna get the heck out of Dodge out of the school, or you'll be inside where you won't smell burgers. I have no idea if that has any bearing on anything. But me, I would think being by the basketball court and the playground would be more likely to attract the kiddos. Alright, let's go ahead and go for another day. So we lost $4 and some change yesterday. I like the little animations. Hey kid, you want like 20 burgers, alright? Fine, 3. That's acceptable. Why are you not buying my burgers? Overcast reduces people's population and therefore the number of people there. I cannot see the forecast for the weather. So let's check what it says when it rains. More chicken. My burger's not good enough for you. Took so long I forgot my order. Slow service. Look, man, I'm trying my best. We're profitable. We're profitable. We have officially made more money than we spent. Light shower. Reduced 10%. Reduces customer patience. And we sold all the sodas. The wait is too long. I'm gonna be too old by the time I get my food. And we ran out of stock. Okay. So we're doing good. At least we're running out of stock right by the end of the day. Our net profit... I don't understand. Oh, no, the net profit, I think, is... No? I am confused. So, we operate a stand for $63. Oh, inventory write-off. Depreciation. I did not realize depreciation was a thing I had to worry about. Okay, so there's depreciation in the game. I was like, I don't understand. I have a positive operating income. I made more money than I spent. I wonder if that means over time your like cart gets worn out and all that. So you have a brand strength of 0, a stand appearance of 2, a quality of 40.25. All right, so let's go look at our research. What are you
Check your stand's reputation, food and service quality, and appearance stats, and use the insights to enhance your business performance. To see this data, head to the stand's info section in the Manage tab on the left sidebar.
Cool. So the game is saying I need to upgrade my stand to a maxi burger wagon for $5,800, which I don't have. Or I can add a money tracker for income and expenses report. So, tutorial says this, but the lady says that. So we're gonna go with what the lady says. You don't fool me, game, trying to make me follow the tutorial. Okay. Waited too long, saw continents drift. I thought it was in a time warp for slow service. Took a nap, still waiting. Food is okay, I hope. Was young, now I'm old. Man. Those are children. They're ruthless. My feelings. Wait, news? No active news event. Check back later for breaking and ongoing news updates. I'm scared of what that's going to have. The continent drift one is a good one. Yeah, the kids are ruthless. We're gonna bump up our prices a little bit. No one, like, we're selling all our burgers and no one's complaining about prices, which means I'm charging more. That's just how this goes. Okay. So we were able to handle 60. Let's go to 70. Oh wait, do I need that many? We'll check in a moment. I think shit. Oh, whoa, whoa. Those sauce packs add up fast. So we make 66 burgers, 67 burgers, 68 burgers, 70 burgers. It's interesting that seems like the quantity of each item currently available for sale. It shows the amount in storage, excluding anything in the order basket. Alright, good enough. So I am noticing these are no longer marked as expiring. So I guess up until the point I hit capacity on my cold storage, they last forever now. Awesome. We're gonna serve some nice, wonderful, wonderful stale burgers. It's probably fine for a day after. I mean, genuinely, people, like, restaurants freeze your burgers and they'll stay there for a month. It is what it is. Don't at me. Alright, so, next day. I guess we get to have breaking news. I'm ready for it! Punch me! USA scientists have hacked the quantum realm. They can now finally figure out where lost socks go in the dryer. The world is amazed. High population happiness has increased population size. City-wise population happiness plus 10 for 2 days. They discovered the little tray in the front of the dryer that what happens is your sock gets to the edge, the rubber grabs and it yanks it into the bottom, and you end up with this massive sock underneath. Cool. All right. Which, for the record, we're going to be doing 2 sponsored segments of this game. We're going to do this one today, and then 2 days we'll do another hour. I'm liking this. This definitely gives me nostalgia of, like, the old Tycoon games from back in the day, like Dino Park Tycoon, Lemonade Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 to a certain degree. Granted, that one's got more, like, building the map and all that. But just the flow of it, dealing with all your numbers. Like, probably not Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, because that's got more of some... I will take mine with fire and blood, says whatever this guy's name is here. Who are you? What do you want? Foodies. Okay. The kid said stop stalking me. Was what the plan of the sponsor segment? Satisfactory. Also, the game looks cool and fun. My plan was to put it up for a vote for Satisfactory or TCG, but I might just go with Satisfactory, and then plan for like more TCG tomorrow. That way, do a little of each. But we'll see. I'll probably put it up for a vote. Okay, so we are profitable in our operating expenses. But yeah, no, I'm definitely liking this. This is solid. I like the humor in it. Like, while waiting, I grew roots. I like how the research tree has a lot going on with it. There is the randomization of events, like both the weather and all that, so the weather is hurting our business. Oh man, why aren't we selling nearly as much today? No. Why did we sell so little today? Why did suddenly all the children not show up and buy the food? I'm confused by that UI. Okay, so money. Oh. Okay, getting that income and expenses report? That is a lot of information. Dear goodness. Okay, so the inventory write-off from the other day was the stuff that went bad because we didn't have our freezer. The children craved the mines instead of the burgers. Hey man, it happens. Alright, so we're still operating at a loss, but where we were at a terrible loss for a while, we are starting to balance out more. So yeah, so income versus expense, our income appears to be staying ahead, just barely. And burgers and drinks, yeah. What's interesting though is we should have had more people, so I'm not really sure why sales were so much slower yesterday. I need to do pricing research so I have a clue of what's even happening. But with all that said, we'll go to research.
Keep track of your daily income and expenses to maximize profits and cut losses. Find these details in the accounts section of the Money tab on the left sidebar.
Cool. So what I'm actually going to do is not do that thing it said. Let's see, buy more stands, worker management, Burger Boss level 1, bonus burst, portable beats. Okay. We can make our wagon better, which I can't afford, but that's the next thing we have. We have the accounts pro, which we can get ourselves some KPIs. Oh, goody. Everyone knows fun happens when you start introducing KPIs. Let's see, we can have antibacterial wipes, which improve the appearance and the quality. We can have parents, which have a higher sensitivity to price limits. It opens up the street corner, which has a lower permit fee. We have staff. All right. So we have the performance summary. Get live summary of your business's performance at the stand, locally and the city level. Respond faster to real-time data to impress your customers more. All right, let's start down towards the burger wagon. Yeah, KPIs, you do miss kids puking on roller coasters, though. That is Roller Coaster Tycoon. So the good news is, at least with this where we lost money, our inventory did not go away because we've got that sorted. Where is pricing survey? Ah, I have to research small businesses by completing the 8 tasks. I see. So I have to do these objectives down here, and when I complete 8 of them, I'm a small business. And then when I'm a small business, I can start doing analytics on that. Alright, good to know. So, nevertheless, we can go to our... So here's a random question. We're talking children here. Are children really going to miss the lettuce and tomato? Ah. So I can have different recipes for different groups. Oh, that's in a future... Okay. So I can change my recipe here, but you'll be able to have, like, recipe tabs. So if I want to start moving somewhere else... And apparently influencers, foodies, tourists, fit one, and managers will also be a possibility. Alright. So we have enough inventory for 43 burger... Or 43 things. We're going to go for the 70 again. I need enough for 70 burgers. Because now we have the cold storage, I don't have to worry about my stuff going bad. So the fact that I had a poor sales date is not as bad, other than the permit cost. The permit and operating costs, we lose. Choose your research? I thought I did. I did not. I appreciate the game being like, yo, don't continue your turn until you choose your research, buddy. But now this is really well done. Like, I haven't found, like, I'm trying to think during the game that I've been playing so far, if we've hit a spot in the UI where I'm like, oh man, I don't really know what's going on. Like, there's a couple of times that it hasn't been super clear, but that's just because I didn't know, so I can just mouse over and get the information at that. Man, it's still like 40-something degrees outside. Do we know what time of year it is? We're in Washington, D.C. It's gotta be like late fall for it to be 50 degrees outside, which is brisk. These kids walking around in the shorts and all that and 50 degrees are not having a great day. Oh, November. It's literally right there. Makes sense. But yeah, no, seriously, those kids walking around in the shorts, those are... They're freezing their tootsies. Yeah, so the problem is we got the light rain, which is going to massively reduce the amount of customers we've got. Research Perfectionist 1 to see feedback. That would be at small business level. So all the really fascinating things, we don't have access to it. Let's see, 10C, not ideal shorts weather. But you see a few people like... Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, the ones who are going to be... Wait, did that say cheap? What? New profit record, okay. Got time to spare? Eat here. Had a midlife crisis, wait too long. So there's one person commenting something about cheap burger when they walked away? And I was curious what they were doing. We were profitable. We were genuinely and authentically profitable.
The Maxi Burger Wagon has a cute panda theme and comes with the Portable Beats upgrade. Click an empty stand spot to buy it, or upgrade your stand in the Vehicles tab and steal the hearts of more customers.
Cool. And I'm going to get the Rookie Stand Manager. Okay, so I can't... Well, actually, if it's upgrading it... Once I can figure out where I do that. Okay. So for $3,500, it's a bigger wagon. Okay, so it is telling us that we will upgrade our startup burger bike to a maxi burger wagon. Our cold storage will remain the same. Our normal storage will go up to 1,030. The movement speed is double. The daily maintenance cost is going up by 20 bucks. We get one built-in upgrade of portable beats, which gives 15 extra customer patience, a portable Bluetooth music box to entertain customers while they wait in line. And it's just telling me we can upgrade and all that. And the thing is, it is carrying over my Arctic fridge. Make $172.50 profit in 1 day. Okay. Let's do this. So prices. I need my marketing research so I can see if I'm overcharging and therefore losing significant sales or not. I also need to see what I can do about all the rest of the stuff. All right. So we're going to go... So we didn't sell the full 70 that time. So I'm going to keep going for around 70. Because I believe we are hopefully gaining reputation, question mark? Because if we're gaining reputation, then in theory what should happen is we should be able to gradually get more sales. Because as we get better known, we'll do all that. Alright. So yeah, so we can make 72 burgers. We're going to order that. Research is set. Slower than a potatoes sprint. And the reason I'm doing the marketing research is with the marketing research that we've got, I should be able to train my character to not be terrible at their job. I'm ready for it. Punch at me. The USA's scientists tried hacking the quantum realm and accidentally unleashed an existential crisis. People are a bit too aware of their own existence. Low population happiness reduces population size. Citywide population happiness is down for 10 for 2 days. They effectively created a red pill, is what that said. What? They created the red pill effect. Scientists, I need you to not do that. You're killing my business. Pennywise, burger-wise? I don't know what that means. Why is literally no one buying my burgers? I've got an adorable panda. It should be worth at least twice. Santa could learn a thing or two from these guys? Are you trying to tell me my burgers are underpriced? Speak clearly, friend. Save now, savor forever. You should have had those dang veggies, now you're starving. I need health points, preferably from a burger. I agree. Why have I had only one sale today? I've seen things people wouldn't believe. What are you seeing at my burger stand? Quantum Realm isn't even really all that. It's just the universe's random number generator and disk space saving mechanism. All right, we're gonna see how that patience goes. We got a proper line. Did you go mine the salt? Dang, kids are mean. I wanted fast food, got sloth food. Well, we turned a profit. Barely. Well, that's fine. The point is we're still in it, we are getting our research, and that's progress.
Now you can manage workers, own multiple food stands, and expand your business. Each new stand comes with a dedicated worker. Find the option to buy a new food stand by clicking any empty stand spot in the locality.
Okay, so we now have the Burger Boss, which will allow me to start training people. So I want it, give it to me. And a reputation is horrendously bad. Love to see it. So product prices. And again, I have no context if my prices are reasonable or unreasonable or anything else like that. I need the research to do it. So I'm just kind of adjusting the prices and seeing what happens. And just getting ourselves up to around 80. Because honestly, until I hit a point that I'm exceeding my cold storage, we're okay. Yeah, so we're at 95% of our cold storage, so I probably can't go higher than that without risking stuff rotting. Alright, so let's order that, and we're going to start our next day. Have I played Zomboid Guesser? I messed with it when it was a separate application, yeah. I know the Zomboid map too well for it. But yeah, no, definitely this scratches the Lemonade Tycoon thing in a big way. And it's funny, because the Lemonade thing, like, your Lemonade stand is this, like, little pixelated thing and all that. So it definitely seems like what happens here is until midday, we get, like, no student customers. So early day, no one shows up. And around midday, they start showing up and they start piling in. Figured you just discovered it yesterday? Yeah, no, it's one of those things that comes up every once in a while. It's neat. When you play enough Zomboid, though, you could very easily just look at it and be like, I know that one, until it hits, like, some random farms or trees or whatever, and then it's harder to tell. But yeah, so this is definitely a thing where they've taken the Lemonade Tycoon style game, they've modernized it, they've added a lot to it. Met my soulmate in line a lifetime ago. No, met my soulmate in line, thanks. Slow service. Could have raised the farm way too long. These kids are brutal. They're supposed to be the easy customers, that they're extra patient. Starving like a character in a survival game. We might actually run out of burger. We got close, and then we got to the evening part, and now sales have dropped off. I mean, hey, I think we moved 70 burgers. Cool. 30 bucks in profit. And we are generally in an upward trajectory. Like, it's bouncing up and down, but you'll notice, like, this is a little bit higher and a little bit higher and a little bit higher. I can't tell if our reputation's going up at all. Well, okay, it's 7.4 reputation, so we should keep an eye on that. So research-wise...
Be a burger boss by upgrading worker skills to level 1 for faster service and better customer relations. The worker training section is in the worker management tab.
Okay, so music channel. Entertain customers with tunes from a music tablet fitted with the additional portable sound system. boost customers' patience while they wait. Sun and rain barrier, boost customer patience and gives a little extra quality. And then food truck captain level 2, which allows me to train up our people even higher. So we'll do that. Meanwhile, let's look at our horrible, horrible workers and train up this terrible worker. Excellent. So we've trained up our absolutely awful worker, that is me, to being slightly less terrible. We went from 50-50 to 60-60. So we worked slightly faster at a slightly better quality. Alright. I still don't know what's an okay price or not. Alright. So actually, we're not selling that many sodas. Let's leave the price kind of down on the sodas. We might be pushing our limit there. That we're selling way more burgers than sodas. So I do fear we're kind of pushing the limit of what we can. I see. Alright, so we're kind of pushing the limit of what we can put in our cold storage. And the moment I do that, if I don't make the sales, it starts rotting. So I'm going to go up for 90 this time. Okay, so our cold storage... Do I dare go for 100 burgers? So basically what I'm seeing is the, What I'm witnessing here is sodas take up a lot of cold space. Alright, so order our food. And let's start another day. Alright, quantum scientists, don't ruin my day for me, buddies. The Lettuce Celebrate Festival marks a bumper harvest this year. Thanks to farming magic worthy of Hogwarts, the market is overflowing with crisp greens. Like Stardew Valley in real life, lettuce prices minus 50% for 2 days. There was a lot of references in that one thing. Alright. For 2 days, it's lettuce like Project Zomboid. It's only good for about 2 days and immediately rots. Why did you give a thumbs up? I don't understand. Great service puts rainbows to shame. You're putting sprinkles on a donut. Did we just become best friends? Dang, man. That was some real good training, I guess. Let's elope and start a shop? Kid, you're a child. No, like a bonus track. I'm sorry, children. I'm gonna need you to step away from the booth. Nailed it. Not like my DIY. We're already at a positive operating. I'm a fan now. Now I have hired standards. Dang, man, don't sleep on the training. So good I forgot my pin. Like a sunshine in a cloudy day. Like finding Wi-Fi in a desert. We're gonna run out of goods. Do good, had to finish myself. Had a midlife. Okay, so we had 2 people we couldn't quite serve in time to keep them happy. New profit record hit. Like finding a $20 bill. We almost sold out of sodas. Okay, so we definitely saw a little improvement with training. Demo goals, days 7 left. And I've got one more goal to do, which is to get that profit. Alright, so let's go to our research now.
Elevate worker skills to level 2 for faster service and better customer relations. Head to the worker training section in the worker management tab and become a food truck captain.
Alright, so we're not going to be able to do much with that. Student Saver, available purchase upgrade, attracts only students. Purchase profitability for other customer groups, 2%. Promote exclusive, cheap, cheesy burgers just for students while reducing interest from other groups. Oh, we unlocked the next tier of tech. Start our queue on the pricing survey. So yeah, so honestly, we'll probably play through the demo here. Because like it looks like we're actually most of the way through the demo, which is fine. Yeah, so our reputation was 7.4, now it's 9.35. Moving up in the world, we got half a star, chat. Alright. Let's get these back up to 100 burgers. I might actually, well, no, because we haven't been selling out. Until we sell out of 100 burgers, there's no point in me overstocking. Okay. Yeah, because you didn't sell out. You got close. Alright, next day. So, I wonder if we get into other goods, or if it's just burgers. I honestly don't know. Like a bonus track? Oh no, I didn't train my people. I was gonna do that. That's on me. That's fine. We'll train them the next day. A++++, but not on a curve. Got me feeling like Beyonce. Flippin' magic, you wizards. Makes Mondays feel like Fridays. The only thing... Wait, what was that? The only thing better is a cow or something like that? More buzz than my coffee? Child, why are you drinking coffee at your elementary school? I'd trust you with my pizza. Like a superhero, but real. Even my dog approves. Well, I mean, the dog's gonna approve regardless. Yeah, building up that reputation. Let's see that thing climb. Yeah, so we're getting a mix of people who are getting good and slow, slow service. But that's what I wanted the training, is to, like, pick up the service speed. New profit record. And we still got some time left in the day, and we still got a line here. We've run out of soda. Burgers are getting dangerously low. I only had 6 burgers left at the end of the day. Nice. Okay. So this time we're training. So we're now at 70 out of 100. And we've already got our research queued up. It's just going to take a little while. We're getting our pricing survey. We could do a toy giveaway if we do Student Saver. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Recipe feedback could be a big one. I don't think we'll have enough time. Auto reorder is a good one. The inventory calculator would also let me deal with that easier. That's fine. So Manage. Obviously, I could charge more. Alright. So we were able to successfully sell 70 sodas. I think we are now on to the point of exceeding our cold storage and just accepting not everything will survive to the other side. $103, that's fine. It wasn't counting up like I was gonna get to make more burgers with it, so I'm missing a detail there. Okay, so we can make 103 burgers, and we've got about 10 more sodas than last time. So if I hit that... Excess inventory or surplus stock occurs when more ingredients or drinks are ordered than can be stored. If not removed before starting the day, surplus stock items are discarded upon delivery. Okay, so basically, my storage is a hard limit. If I want to do more, I'm gonna have to do something to go there. Meanwhile, is there any more upgrades we've unlocked? Okay, that's all stuff I got unlocked there. That's fine. Everything's researched. Makes sense. Start the day. Is this the full game or demo? This is the demo. Right now, they're looking for people to wishlist the game. And, you know, the idea is the wishlist would be boosting the numbers on Steam so that when they do release, it puts them in a much better position. But yeah, so definitely, if you've ever played Lemonade Tycoon, this is exactly up your alley. Just, it's like a modern, updated take on that. But, otherwise, yeah, you just tossed the wishlist on. Looks great. Oh, yeah, no, this has been excellent. Like, and considering this is only the demo, this is really good. Especially, like, lately. So many games that come out with a demo, and they're glitchy and buggy and all that. We haven't run into any bugs that I can think of so far. I've had an excellent time with it. It does make me wonder how different the game will play depending on what route you take your research and all that. Because, like, your research, you have all sorts of options here. And I primarily went after training. Like, I got like, a little bit of everything that the game kind of nudged me towards. And then I just beelined up training because everyone kept complaining that my service was too slow. And that's been absolutely amazing because... we're just watching this go. My value is apparently 0. Alright, fair enough. Hurts a little bit, just saying. But yeah, so we're getting a lot of really good reviews. You know what I bet? I bet this is the point you would leave where the students are at. Your service quality is good enough for them. And you would start pursuing harder customers that might pay better. So like this might be the time you go to where the parents are at. They have a higher expectation, but they pay more. We actually didn't do nearly as good a sales as we did yesterday.
The pricing survey reveals the odds of customers buying your food at different prices. Revamp your pricing with the survey results and improve your odds. This information is now available in the Prices section of the Product Management tab.
Cool. Alright, so I'm going to start the queue for the recipe feedback, which will take 3 days total because I have to get parents and whatnot. So you debated trying the Supermarket Sim this weekend? You enjoyed TCG? It looks more tedious though. Yeah, no, Supermarket Simulator... It's early to mid game is a lot of fun, but it does start to drop off pretty hard mid game. Because you just get stuck in the warehouse doing warehouse things. But they're working on it. Alright, so for the first time, we've noticed this star is starting to fill. We're at 12.26 for our stand reputation. So that's good news. I don't know. Oh, it's my next training will be at 80/80. Let's see. You don't see an issue to selling these kids and starting another cart and sell a different crowd? Yeah, no, the thing is I have to unlock the next area. That was one of the things I'm like, okay, but do I open a second cart here? But considering the limited number of customers here, that it's at 77 customers here, it does seem like a second cart wouldn't do me a whole lot of good. I'd be competing with myself and just splitting the thing. Let's see, results range from affordable to expensive on the scale. So the students feel like it's affordable. Ah, okay. So it cost me money to do the survey. Okay, and they feel like that is way too cheap. Yeah, no, let's bring that up here. So I've been underpricing them. So that's how I got to get my profit, is I just need to massively increase the amount of stuff we've got going on there. I'm gonna try and keep it at about 100. Because while there is only like 70-something customers, sometimes they do buy like 4 and 5 burgers and all that. Okay, so 101 is what we can make happen. Cool. Alright. Maybe this demo's only the student market? Nah, so I can't check till we do this, but they did show that there was 3 locations you could go to. One was students, one was parents. I don't remember what the last one was. I'm ready for it. Punch me. Give me good news. A local celebrity tweeted that they love the vibe of mediocre meat, and now everyone wants a bite. A higher purchase probability means customers are more likely to buy your food. Stand purchase probability 10% higher for 2 days. All right. Well, we just jacked the prices up like 30%. So let's see what happens with that today. Can I live here, please? Excellent. Does the limit kick in at the end of the day or during the day? I don't know. Makes my cat jealous. Oh, for the freezer? So it says at the beginning of the day, any extra from that you can't fit in your storage just get thrown out right at the beginning. It's rarer than a solar eclipse. Dang, felt like royalty. Is that someone complaining about the wait? Waited too long, lost my Burger King. Were you summoning the burger? Yeah, because the rain shortens their patience. Come on. We're getting real close to the requirement for the demo. New profit, you know, max. We're $40 short. Come on, you can do it. $20-ish short. Like $15 short. $4 short. Come on, one more sale. Hey, you've shown true grit and brilliance in your venture. You not only tackled the first challenges, but also proven your potential to lead. Let's see, who do you know will love this game? Send them an invite and share it for fun. Cool, so we now have access to parents.
Expand your customer base by selling to parents and explore the residential block of the city. To learn more about these lovers of budget-friendly meals, click the city view on the top left of the environment area. View street corner by using the locality buttons at the top left of the environment area.
Okay. So they have a higher price sensitivity stand. They have stand appearance and service quality requirements. Eating schedule 10 and 2. Patience 80. 2 places for stands. So my assumption of what was going to happen is that there would be a limit on how long the tutorial was. Because I remember I saw earlier that I was like, oh no, you've got 2-3 days to finish the tutorial or whatever. Alright, how are we doing in time-wise? But yeah, so we accomplished the primary goal of the tutorial. I'm trying to get feedback if like I'm 1 day from the end or whatever. All goals completed. Honestly, I think that's basically the done point of the tutorial. Like, we could keep going and do more with this, because the game didn't seem to end. That was what I was actually a little bit expecting. Was it to be like, congratulations, you did it, and then the tutorial to cut you off hard. But as for where people mentioned the different research, if I can remember, here we go. So there's like different locations. So I can go to the street corner where there's the parents are at. So you can go into the neighborhood. So with this one, we'd have 82% parents. They have a slightly higher expectation on a lot of the stuff. And interestingly enough, they have a slightly different schedule, a shorter amount of patience. Interesting. So it's not entirely clear, like I'm not super clear on how much beneficial there. Ah, so it looks like our brand and quality might be location based. Gotcha. So our brand and all that. Okay, so marketing is coming soon in a new version, so brand doesn't do anything yet. I don't see a lot of benefit in buying a second spot. We're doing well here. We have the permit fee. So, is there a save game? Save. Cool. On stream. Okay, so there's our first actual accessibility issue. That font be light. Oh, that was a long, okay. So cool, so it does look like we'll actually be able to continue this. So genuinely, we're basically wrapping up with the sponsored portion of the stream. We're going to go ahead and I'll get a poll going on what we want to do next on the channel. Did I ever start the YouTube side of the thing? Yeah, I did. So the YouTube side of the stream, that's going to go down because we are going to be switching games and I can't switch categories on YouTube without breaking everything, but that'll come back up. For everyone over here on Twitch, as a reminder that this has been Business Heroes Street Grub.